This video is brought to you by the Deck of Minis new sets of animated spell cards, and by Steam Forged Games and their upcoming Kickstarter for Animal Adventures, the Faraway Sea. Hello and welcome to the Gallant Goblin. We got another box in from WizKids in the mail today, so why don't we do a little unboxing? Grady, cut the tape for me, because nobody likes to watch that. Let's see what we got. Oh, all right, we've got some WarLock tiles. Let's see what we have exactly. All right, first of all, we're starting with Dungeon Tiles 1-inch straight wall set. Hopefully you can see it right there. And the 1-inch tile sets are something that I've been personally waiting for a good long time. These are the ones, everything we've had up to now has been 2 inches. So if you have floors in the dungeon, they're all 2 by 2 inches. The walls are all 2 inches long. And so the problem with that is that sometimes your builds can get a little funky when you get to the corners, when you're trying to make narrow hallways, when you want to just do a little bit of extra building into interesting shapes. You've been kind of stuck with these 2 by 2 inch tiles. And so these will give you 1-inch walls, 1-inch inside corners, outside corners, interior walls. There's exterior doors that actually work, interior doors that don't actually work. You have edge caps for put on the outside there to cover up where the little hook goes in. And you've got this floor tiles. You've got 1x1 tiles, 1x2 tiles, and 1x4 tiles. So this is gonna be fantastic for if you're building out, narrow hallways, or you just wanna, make sure that your dungeon is exactly the shape that you want it to be. It doesn't have to be an even number of squares anymore. So this is for the 1-inch straight walls expansion. These are half-height walls as well. I know some folks are excited that we have full-height walls, but this is for the half-height walls. So I don't know if we're gonna get this kind of set for the full-height walls or not. Let's see what else we have in the box. All right, okay, this is the same thing, the 1-inch, but this is for the angles and curves expansion. You can see right here. And this also includes many of the same things. You got not only the angles and also the curves for the exterior and interior walls. You've got the floor pieces, extra clips, outside curved walls, edge caps, for angled and curved walls. So now, this is for the dungeon set too. Now I have not sat down and reviewed the angled walls and curved walls dungeon and town and village sets yet. I'm sorry. Those sets require a little bit of work to kind of put together different builds, and I just haven't had time. We've had so many things to do. But what I'll probably do is I'll take these sets here and review them together. So we'll do the dungeon angles and curves set with the 1-inch set. And so we'll kind of see what each set gives you by themselves, and then what do you get when you put them together. So I will get these videos done, I promise. We just have a lot to do lately. But these are both for the dungeons. Let's see, we have a couple of other sets in here. Yep, that's what I thought. This is the angle and curves expansion for town and village. You can see there, so very similar things. Just for the other tile set. And remember that the floors of all these are double-sided, so that, you can, if you get these, either one of the sets, you can have the dungeon floors on one side, and you'll have the wooden floors on the other. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this one. Let's see if there's anything that stands out. I mean, you got the walls with the windows on this set. Otherwise it looks to be very similar. You can do some really funky builds with these curved walls. If you want to make little alcoves, little hidden rooms, it might be kind of fantastic. And just have some interesting looking buildings. I think these are kind of good for things like mage towers and things like that too, when you want circular rooms and things of that nature. So I'm guessing that this last one, this is Town and Village 1-inch straight walls. So same thing as the dungeon one, but for the straight walls. So you can see it here. You can do some nice long hallways. This is great for, if you want to build those inns that have a lot of little rooms in them, you're going to need more doors, more interior and exterior doors to build those little tavern and inn settings that I want to make. So there we go. So that's all we have in these particular sets today. I hid my little goblin back, my little kobold back there, so I can pull them out here. So we will have these full reviews out as soon as we can. I also wanted you to check out, though, the animatedspells.com website to take advantage of the Deck of Minis pre-order sale that they have going on right now for animated card decks. You can get animated reference cards for 5e spells of all levels, plus conditions, townsfolk NPCs, and the endgame magic item, the Deck of Illusions, which is pretty awesome. You can see all of that at animatedspells.com. And we also want to thank our other sponsor. I want you to sign up for their upcoming Kickstarter for Animal Adventures, the Faraway Sea from Steamforged Games. Coming to Kickstarter on July 20th. It's a brand new book featuring a new island chain setting. There's a host of new awakened animal races that you can play as, and 3 whole adventures that you can use to explore the new setting. Not to mention some amazing new minis that you have to see. We'll show them to you soon, pretty soon here ourselves, as soon as we get our hands on them. So use that link in the doohickey below to check all those out. Let me know what you think of dungeon tiles. If you've been waiting for these 1-inch settings, I know a lot of folks in our comment section have been talking about these coming out soon. These are actually available right now. You don't have to wait for me to review them. If you don't want to, you can go right to your stores right now and pick them up. We should have the reviews out pretty soon, though. Let me know down below which ones you're most excited about so I know which ones to focus on first. And be sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss anything. You can hit that little bell icon down there to be notified when we drop new videos. And you can always find me and Grady and our kobold here on Twitch, Discord, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. For now, though, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.